Wave going down. Here we go. The Hawaiian's going to open up on the right. Beautiful opening turn, throwing some spray. Nice section right here. Again, tagging it, throwing spray up and over. This time puts the rail in the water, carves it down. Back up into it again. This thing's running across the cobblestone, and she's capitalizing again. Well done here for the Hawaiian. Let her hear it. Put your hands together. How about that final move? Wow. Out the back, looking at wave number 2 here. The Hawaiian, Betty Lou Sakura Johnson. Couple of high lines. Nice, beautiful face. Big opening turn right there. Opening things up, putting the rail in the water.
Oh, yeah.
And again, now it's going to start to get quick across the inside here. Big section right here and a solid drift.
Watch the spot, driving deep off the bottom. Patented huge opening arc.
Oh, yeah, she's nice.
Always staying so tight to the power source there. You see that off the top. That rail touching the white watch. Look at this thing coming off the inside. Vertical. Caroline was ripping through the bay.
Oh my.
Wow, there she gets to really open up and see that back arm swinging. What a wave for Caroline Marks to settle into this.
Watching the replay up on the Jumbotron right now, right here. Yeah, I had to utilize it. Here we go. Betty Lou, current heat leader. Again, beautiful opening bottom turn. Look at this next section. This board looking precise under her feet as she drives up and wraps it again. Straight back up into it again. The Hawaiian is on fire here this morning. This wave just stacking all the way across, and she continues to capitalize. Just turn after turn after turn with the final right here. Bang!
Where will this go?
Griffin Colapinto in the blue up against Joel.
Looks like we will. Local boy, Griffin Colapinto. Long, extended first part of the wave. Wow, blows his tail and again. Wow. He's got his foot on the gas and he is fired up. How much speed can he carry to the inside? Another drift. He's going to carry this all the way through the bay. And Joel Vaughn, he's got a big, silky smooth face. He flies! Oh, and the fin sliding connects all the way through. And then Joel opening set up car with huge air. He was right there too. Higher score. Here we go. Joel Vaughn.
Drops to the bottom, big section, massive air reverse.
It looks like Griffin. This thing, like surfer's eye, seems pretty dreamy. Drives off the bottom, big arc. I like this kind of casual pace through the middle. Carried so much speed. Where will he go? Wow, he has to kind of tuck that speed arc. Flows through that turn and a nice giant finish there. Griffin. You can kind of see. All right, Joel Vaughn does go. He elects big sweeping carve into the foam, and he's got to carry a ton of speed down to try and get around the section. Well,
Here we go, looking to improve on the scoreline. We're going to split the peak. Both of them opening up strong on their opening maneuvers. Now flying down the line here for Griff. That board got a lot of speed. Final move here coming for the Australian. Nice tail hook to the reverse. Griff sticking with this all the way through. Maybe going to take flight right here. Australian utilizing the priority. Fading, setting it up. First turn right here. Joel Vaughn wrapping it.
Do something, man.
Watch this thing as it starts to lurch up across the inside now on the cobblestone. This guy's going for some fireworks. He's ready to light the fuse. Bang!
Nice. Another one.
Wraps it back again. He's going to set up another one right here.
Oh!
And I ask your attention to the outside. Here we go.
so psychic, but at the same time, boy, the way that Ethan was coming up, pushing through on all that.
He's definitely one of the more powerful surfers we've had before. And he's got families down here today. And again, shout out to all the dads. They said, what do you want for Father's Day, Dad? I want to go on Saturday to
The campus.
You don't.
Yeah.
Drops down a lot of speed. Nice opening turn, vertical through it. And now rail all the way back to the vertical rebound. Wrapping it back again. Final move coming out of big critical section. Big turn on the gun
Oh.
Finally a goofy on the left.
So fast
the
on that
negative
open
push, dude.
carve on the
Thanks for the spot.
left out there. Yago Dora find his way into the
So thanks for the spot.
nice,
You're gonna lie.
sharp, tight
There
way.
you go.
That's a good one.
Power turn. Again, searing rail work there. A big section right here and a nice spin. It's a good dancer on his back end.
It's all Luby Bud from Brazil. Swinging at this one. Big deep arm. Kind of has to check that under the lip. This wave getting a little wobbly on it. But there we go. Getting to open up on the inside now. Works at Houshmand a long time on the PhD on his forehand. Loving these rights. Rips into the first section. Oh man.
Get that.
Wheeling it around it well. Kind of a rock and roll float finish. So 3 turns.
Yeah, go.
Well, here we go.
Now he has priority.
Likes to go on the inside
Oh.
one. Maybe this is going to give him the juice that he's looking for. We are vibing on this so far. Wow, he's just ripping into it. Fins everywhere. Wow. Layback, marks. You know, going. Yago on his forehand. Driving through the first section on that left. He's going to go above the lip. Wow. Well, showing that it can be done on the left. We saw.
What are we going to get here?
Oh, shoulder to shoulder.
Bravo! Big tail lock to the reverse. Wraps it back again, and that's going to be all pretty. Open it up, local boy. Houshmand on the backhand. Nice turn right there. A lot of water. So far, beautiful timing with top to bottom serve. Maintaining right in the pocket right there. We just want to see it perform. Taking it up, a little bit of a riding throughout this, and then finishing up on the inside. Let him hear it.
Right now, Jack Robinson kicked off deep behind the big wow. Just mega arc. And again, he is looking very in tune with these rights and his equipment. Goes for the layback, carve down, throws the tail. No problem at all. Our goofy foot surfer from just up the street. Houshmand drives out the bottom. And just throwing water to the heavens. Blows the deep carve back into the foam and then
Solid looking wave here for the Aussie as he high lines, drops to the bottom. Big hotel.
here he goes on his backhand. Rips, blows the tail, slides, deep bottom again. Powerhouse, look at this thing inside. Couldn't go more vertical. Circles, fizzing turns, lights it up. Robinson, under a 7. Here he goes. He's swinging again. There we go. Forward over the lip. Drives through this. Big flowing roundhouse back into the foam. Setting up more beautiful arcs. Jack Robinson surfing towards a 6.94 this thing. Wow, lighting up all the way through. He's not making mistakes on this wave. Drips a thing. Extra, like with too much speed. Wow.
The 5-8-3. Priority is with the surfer in blue. We've got 30 minutes, 15 seconds.
Rick wants you to sign his back. He wants you to sign it.
Will
This is
that
great
be the
content.
score of 6-9? We're down to 15 seconds and Kanoa left out the back.
40 seconds on the clock. Utilize the priority. Connor O'Leary drops down, drives up through the lip, comes out with a ton of speed, hammers that section.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, well, Kanoa gets his opportunity to answer regardless of what Connor did. And look at this. Things winding into the bay. Connor got the 2 hits. Kanoa getting a series in the air.
Red turning to burning right here, guys.
Okay.
Simmers.
Give her some.
Together right here. Perfect timing. Look at this. Drops down. Big section right here.
Hit it.
Bang!
There we go.
Not done yet. Back up into it.
Uh-oh.
Well, the crowd is
Oh my God,
elevating.
see, look, she made it.
As they should. That wave perfectly came together on the bank, and so did she. Let her hear it. Here we go. Caity Simmers, high line, drops down. Beautiful section right here. Drives up into it, wraps it around. Better section right here. Ooh, wraps it. And another arcing turn to the rebound there. It's starting to hit the inside cobblestone. Series of turns, setting up something big right here. Bang! Goes for the air reverse.
Thanks for coming up and saying hi.
Did she get her hair done by Cole?
Of course she did. Here we go. Yago Dora on his forehand. Rips into that first one. Coming from deep on this left. He goes above the lip and sticks it. Yago Dora's not playing, man. Tall, languid, beautiful style. Lots of chatter. And
So here we go already on wave number 2. Yago on the forehand with a massive tail hook air reverse. Straight into a rail turn. Another slice there. He's going to button it up across the inside. Let him hear it, surf fans.
and he's going for it. It's a soft one. Big, driving, whipping roundhouse. Maybe it sets up nice in the bay. He's in this thing. Wow, it's looking better than I thought from the beginning. Griffin Colapinto putting on a show. So, enemy Yago Dora straight off the ski into it again, climbing. Look at this thing lighting up for him. Oh my goodness gracious! What?
We'll elaborate more in a moment. Here we go, live action. Griffin Colapinto. Beautiful arcing turn. Now out on the open face with some space. Gonna put the rail in the water and dig deeper to the rebound. Beautiful section right here. Sets the fins free. Wraps it back again. Nice little chip right there. Blows the fins free into the reverse and drives up and banks it again.
He's digging deep.
His priority. Here we go. Yago on the backhand. Beautiful looking right-hander. Little chatter out of the gates, but regains his composure. Got both hands back on the wheel. Setting it up. He looks like he wants to go to the air. Gonna have to stick to the face on this one, carving it off the top. Now it starts to go vertical, and so does he. Drifted the fins right there. Beautiful inside sections. And he starts to capitalize. Bang, bang on the backhand. Gonna finish up across the inside here with the final move. Drifted the fins into the reverse. Blue gonna hold it. Red's gonna go.
Wow.
Here we go. Griff, big section right here. Oh, that.
But here we go. Possible joy to come on this. It's clean, it's classy, and that's what we're talking about. Attacking that first section and the second. Christmas trees to the sky. Oh, burning the rail through the inside. You can see him giving so much juice. Double finish. Yago out the back on the left. Whips into that one. And again, I love his style, those sweeping arcs. Well, Yago trying to better. He comes unstuck, so didn't make the air. Well, Griff streaming on by.
Looks like staying busy here. Current heat leader, Griffin Colapinto rolling in. Blow tail huck, board gets away. That's where our world's going. Here we go. Blue setting it up, stalling, looking for the ramp. He finds it.
Oh
And
my.
he'll land it. He's not done yet, folks. He wants more, and he's gonna get it.
Look, Yago just okay.
Come, here we go.
Here we go.
Rolling in.
Right on. Is it me? Is it you, Griff? Rips into the first. How good does this wave look? Super floaty. Again.
Our last wave, 8.9. Griff now Yago in the red. Here he is, looking for a 9-3. Wraps it around, hits the rebound. Nice section right here. Again, power arc, throwing some spray. Again, watch for the big air here on the end. Underneath, gonna do the big layback. Can't ride out.
Maybe I, on your brother, maybe.
I mean, to have